Bree, Reverend Campbell. Um, Welcome to again my channel, Bree's Life, which is my blog channel. Where I just talk about stuff. And today I want to share with you guys a story. I recently went to a Unitarian Universalism church, and I grew up in a Methodist church, a Methodist AME church, and I had a lot of strong beliefs, or kind of strong beliefs in God. But I wasn't exactly like, I guess, my folks, in that I also believe in, openness, kind of, and I believe in different types of people. And, I dated agnostics once. I've met people who are atheists who I became best friends with, and I wanted, and when I, and it'll all go back to at some point comic book. Of course it does. Of course I run a comic book channel, so when I read this issue of Black Lightning, the Cold Dead Hand series, and I heard about this concept of progressive Christian churches, that really struck a chord with me. This idea that there could be a place that would still in some way have some Christian values, but would be more open to different types of ideas and different types of people who think differently. And so when I came to this place where I am now, which is Denton, I told myself I want to go to a church like that. I want to find a church that was had that kind of thought in that kind of way, had that type of openness. So when I found out about the Unitarian, this church that's in Denton, I decided to go to it. And it was a very, very different experience for me. It was a very different experience for me, and it was a great experience as well. I got to experience a different style, or I should say, of worship in many ways. Like, one thing that really struck a chord to me when I went there was, first, there was no choir at this church I went to. People just there were still hymnals, so you did sing, but there wasn't an actual like choir there, and there wasn't either a set textbook either. There was a Bible and there that you could read, but it didn't feel like there was a set textbook, because there was even one point where the minister would get these kids to gather around, and they would listen. They would read off this storybook, and I really love this because you get to see them recount this children's book about these group of kids who are planting these seeds for their family, and they're talking about the seed grows into like this big giant tree. How the kids are all surprised about how like a tree could grow from such a tiny little seed. It was a really interesting way of doing things that I was quite surprised by. I was also very intrigued with this other sequence that happened, where we would have everyone stand up, and one thing they would do is they would say, tell us if you want to stand up, you could, but they wanted people to say, tell us if any problems you might have in life, or any joy that you might have, or any pain you might have, just talk about it. And they would just have us all come together, it's like kind of this community aspect, and just talk about life and anything that's going on with others. That was very interesting to me, and very, very, very different. So, here are two aspects of the church that I that very much was different for me. Sermon itself was, I don't know what it was. I don't have an opinion on that yet. It was very weird on the sermon itself. It was very short too. Oh, another thing about this thing, it was a very short service. But I did get some enjoyment out of it in many ways. So yeah, that was that aspect to it. So yeah, the other church I went to, it was a different experience. That's all I really can say about it. It was a very weirdly different experience for me, and one that I didn't hate. I will let a lot of kind of awkwardness about going into this, but I came out kind of enjoying myself in many ways. So, yeah, guys, that's pretty much my thoughts on having this weird experience I had. Please subscribe if you guys want to listen to more of me just talking about stuff, and I'll catch you guys later.